Coño, me toca a mí hoy. Oh shit.
Oh no.
I'm excited. Everybody be ready, son. You know what I'm saying? I don't be yelling like Macky though. But be ready.
Ooh.
Would you want me to yell like you? I can't be yelling, bro.
Why not?
Oh my god.
I know your daughter not sleeping.
She not. She just left the living room right now. Y'all niggas about to. Yo, what we talking about today?
Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Dragon Ball superhero today.
Intro the pod.
Yes.
You want me to? ¿Qué lo Kentucky Fried Chicken? Estuvo Crispin en la casa. ¿Qué lo Kentucky? Tenemos aquí a Macky. OMO en la casa. ¿Qué lo que? We also have Johnny, the Bonano, assassin with the clippers. You already know what it is. I'm chilling right here. My name is Crispin, and this is the Paradise Podcast. What it is?
Hey.
Where my drops at? I don't got drop.
Welcome to episode 54.
This is welcome to episode 54.
Say it in español.
Bienvenidos al podcast, episodio 54. You know what it is. My girlfriend probably jumped in the room.
Taking all my One Piece notes. All the One Piece I watched.
You got notes?
I gotta go back and take notes. A decent amount. We'll talk about it when we get to that.
All right. Let's go. We're talking about Dragon Ball Super movie. Well, I'm not talking shit. All my talking just went right there in the intro. I'm just a listener, just like you guys. You heard? So they're gonna be talking about Dragon Ball Super. Superhero.
Before we even talk about the movie.
Wait, I got this.
Oh yeah.
You need to do the recap.
We got to do the recap.
What you playing? What you reading? And what you doing? I got you, my man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm eating dinner right now.
This sounds like a personal.
Talk.
That is a personal.
Hey,
I'm not eating dinner.
Dim in your room. It's looking mad dark and dingy.
In my room?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's going in and out.
It's looking better now. You like it was in the dungeon, fam.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Like Future.
Like
you're good
Future.
Now. Well, he was in the dungeon family. But you're good now. Before it was looking very mysterious.
Darkness.
But yes, we are Paradise Podcast. Thank you, Crispin, for introing. I'm still eating dinner right now. I got a nice little steak, salmon, mashed potatoes, and some salad. So I'm eating good right now. So I can't really talk that much. But you know how we do it when we start off. What you watching, playing, what you reading, what you doing. I almost forgot. Shawnee is obviously not here. He is in Jamrock, like we mentioned last episode. He will be back next week. So, with that being said, what you watch, play, what you read, what you doing, aka the recap. I have been watching One Piece. That's it. I have been playing FIFA. That's it. I have also watched. I watched the first episode of the new season of Harley Quinn. It was okay.
Nice.
Was that the award show episode? Or no?
Okay, the first episode of the new season. That's when they get. Wait, do you watch it, Crispin?
No. But you could talk. You could talk.
I know you don't get.
He don't get spoiled.
Yeah, you don't get spoiled. Anyway, so yes, I was watching it. It was the episode when they first get back, like when they still in the honeymoon phase, and fucking Harley Quinn is reminding her every 10 minutes that it's their anniversary. Oh, it's the 10-minute anniversary. It's the 20-minute anniversary.
Oh, I know what episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
And so she took her to like that place where she was showing her the plants that she had been working on a while ago that she stopped working on them. Yeah.
Yes, and it started off with them watching a porno of themselves, which was very, very funny.
Yeah, it was two porn stars that were impersonating the two of them.
Yes. So that's all cool. That's all I really watched this weekend.
Is this a live action show?
No, it's a cartoon. It's an animated. It's a DC animation.
It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, so that's all I did.
HBO
Max.
All right, cool.
But yeah, so that's all I did. Watch One Piece, play FIFA. I told niggas, I'll say it again. I am not going to buy any new video games for the Xbox until I get the new Xbox. And I'm like this close from just buying that shit off eBay. I cannot lie, because I need that shit, bro.
And
I need
are
that
you
shit.
dead set on getting the disc version? You want the Series X or
I'm dead set on getting the Series
on
X,
the
yes.
on the Series X? Okay, I was gonna say because the Series S is very available.
The Series X is the
No.
black one that looks like a tower, right?
Yeah, the Series
want that
S is
I
just
want that shit
smaller
too.
and a little less powerful.
It looks like the S1. I mean the
Yeah.
Xbox One. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of looks like that,
It
but
looks
Oh, the
almost the
S.
same. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
smaller.
it's
The
smaller than
S.
the S.
The
The
S is
smaller,
small.
yeah. The
It's
X.
smaller than the S, or it's
The S is smaller than the Xbox One because you compared it to the One. You said it looks like the Xbox One.
yeah. So,
But I'm saying
it
it's
does.
smaller. Yeah.
okay, but it cosmetically it looks like the Xbox.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so yes, I want to get that shit. I'm thinking about doing Afterpay because I really need that shit. Like I want to get the new 2K23 game because they dropping mad shit for it. They dropped they bringing back the Jordan challenges. I'm fucking sold. They're also bringing My Era where you can play in the 80s, 90s, the Kobe era, and the modern era. I'm sold. You get to play while you're in those eras. You also get to play like there are certain rules that they had back then, like in the 90s, they had no back to the basket, certain rules that you can't do. I really just want to play the
So
game.
you can retroactively change the rule set depending on like the time period you choose
You
to
can't
play in, or
you can't retroactively change it. It's already changed in the game. And it looks
but
exactly
like if you're playing in that time period, those rules will apply. That's how they set it up. Okay,
Correct.
that's cool. That's a twist on
I think that's cool.
the same old bullshit.
So what?
I said that's a twist on the same old bullshit. I'm praising it.
I
I'm
thought
saying
you
that that's
how
no.
your sarcasm and praising being the same
No,
tone.
I was saying that's good that it's not the same old bullshit.
Yes. So that salmon is busting.
Uh-huh.
So yes, so I want to
Motherfucker.
get that shit. I want to get the $150 version so I can get League Pass because I do like the NBA and I like watching games.
They're bundling that with League Pass. That's interesting.
Bro, League Pass is like $250. You
For
buy
the annual?
150. Yeah, for annual.
For
you buy
annual.
the game pass. You buy the 2K23 $150 version. You get 2K, hella
And
other shit, and
with all the
League
bonus shit that they got for the game, plus you
It just-
get
it
League
just-
Pass. Okay, that's not a
good
bad choice either.
Took a deal.
This is
really-
sounding like they put a lot more thought into putting this product out.
That's what it's saying. So I really want
this
this
is better.
version. And I played FIFA, like I said last week. I played FIFA on the new PlayStation 5, and it looks gorgeous. So I am not buying any new games until I get that fucking system because I need it. So
Oh my goodness.
with that being said,
Why are we
Crispin,
friends with this nigga, man?
Crispin. With that being said, what you watch playing? What you doing?
Well, I
Spaghetti.
don't know if this is considered playing. I turned on Pokemon yesterday so I could get a mystery gift.
It
So-
counts.
So I
It
played
does
5
not.
minutes of it.
It counts. It counts
I
because
bet-
he don't got nothing else. So let
I was
it
in the
count.
middle. I was in the middle of something, so I had to battle. So I did play because I had to battle to
See,
go.
so
and
now
get
it
the mystery
definitely
gift.
counts.
So I battled my rival. That nigga whack as hell. I battled that nigga.
Who hop?
Yeah, that nigga whack as shit. Beat that nigga up. Then got my mystery gift. Got that out the way.
This is a shield or sword.
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
Okay.
I don't remember which one I got.
I think you have Shield.
Yeah, probably. What is I gonna say? I watched the first episode of She-Hulk. I watched the first episode of The House of Dragons, Game of Thrones. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones itself. Watch
Okay.
One Piece, the new episode that came out. Really good backstory right now that they're giving.
I've been tempting to go back to Game of Thrones. Like I've been really tempting to do that, but I don't know why I haven't. I think it's because I'm like watching One Piece and where I'm at in One Piece, it's going crazy. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, I watched the last episode of One Piece, and yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I read the last chapter of My Hero. My Hero is going insane, bro.
It's going crazy, right? I gotta start reading My Hero again.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah, that shit is going insane.
another thing about One Piece, Wano is officially over.
It's over. It's done.
So we're gonna get
something about that shit,
bro. So we're gonna get the end of Wano in animation form probably by early next year.
Early next year, yeah.
I would say like by maybe January, February of next year.
Mid-January, if they don't start,
if they don't do any
slamming
breaks
things,
and shit
if
like
they,
that.
yeah, or if they don't start just putting hella shit into an episode. But since they're doing that backstory right now, yeah, mid-January,
Early
end of January, beginning of February, around there.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Crispin. We appreciate your input.
Word.
Johnny B. What you want to play? What you doing? AKA.
I didn't hear a word he said right there.
Let it go.
It's all
He
good.
said,
So I have only watched One Piece, I think. I don't remember watching anything else new.
There's nothing else to watch.
I think that's all I've been watching. And then playing wise, I haven't had a chance to play too much, but while I was getting my hair retwisted, I managed to get a few hours of Halo Infinite in. So I was playing the campaign, just trying to get through it. It takes me a while to get through open world experiences, and this Halo is not that easy. So I'm dying a lot. I suck. I'm super rusty, but I'm playing Halo Infinite, watching One Piece, and that's basically it. I haven't done anything spectacular. I'll be attending and cutting hair for a wedding this week. So I'll be out of the shop for a few days and all that good stuff. And that's it.
You leaving the city?
You look so confused. Yes.
Leaving the city? You leaving the state?
No.
Okay, so you'll be here next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah. He's like, I need my hair. Yes, you will be fine. And I highly recommend that you book that appointment as soon as possible. It is back to school, my friend.
Oh,
it is back to school season.
You know what's crazy? It's crazy being an adult. Adult makes you very self-centered. You don't remember that people go to school.
Yeah,
right.
You really don't.
Unless you work from home, so you don't go outside much. You don't see the school buses and deal with the school traffic and all that bullshit. But
the only traffic I deal with is when Yusuke gets in front of me when I'm trying to go to the room. That's the only traffic I deal with.
Beep. So yeah. But yeah, so it is back to school season. So expect the barbershop to be very busy. So if you intend on visiting the barbershop, I highly recommend that you book that bitch way in advance. Save yourself the drama. Don't do it. I'm warning you now. It's on air. The audience heard me yell at you.
Look, I don't have.
You try to book the morning of, you're gonna be assed out.
No, of course, I already know that though. But I don't think I have anything really, really important until like Labor Day weekend,
which is cool. I'm working on Labor Day anyway. We don't take off for like holidays like that.
Sucks.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense because when you normal people with jobs have off for those silly holidays, y'all like to do shit that you can't normally do because you're always working. One of those fucking things is go to the barbershop and get a haircut. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that during the school year. And that's the day they bring their kids to the barbershop. Oh, my kid don't got school today. They're getting a haircut. Because I'm not going to bring them on Saturday. It's going to be busy on Saturday. No, dumbass. You did that shit backwards. Busier on this day off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I know.
But that's my barbershop sob story. And that's that. So just Halo and One Piece. Just two comfort foods.
That is too great. That's two great things to do.
Comfort foods, yes. Comfort food for the soul. Definitely. Halo and One Piece.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and I saw the Dragon Ball Super movie over the weekend. That's what I did.
Same.
I took Simada out on Saturday. We had a nice little din, and then went to movie theater.
Nigga call it din.
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake. There's probably like 2 things on that gigantic menu that I can eat at Cheesecake Factory.
I can eat water and bread.
Yeah, salad. You want salad with
You
water?
can't even
Got
eat
it.
bread.
You can't eat bread.
I can eat most bread. Depends on what the fuck they put in bread.
Exactly. If they
This
put egg in
nigga
it,
said,
no.
If they put egg
what
in
you
it,
put
it's a
in this
no go.
bread, nigga? Fuck you
I
put
only
in this
said
bread, nigga?
I only
Can't
said
even
cheesecake
eat the cheesecake.
Yeah, that sucks. I only said cheesecake because I know you're like a Drake fan, and Drake loves to take women to Cheesecake Factory. So that's
Why
why.
you
Oh
gotta
my
fight with me at
God.
cheesecake?
Yeah,
You know I love to go there.
you know I love to go there. That is a nasty bar.
That's disgusting, boy.
He
So
said,
now I'm
"Oh,
embarrassed. I can't come back. That's what he said.
you know
That's
I love
literally
to
what
go
he
there. I'm a regular there."
I'm a regular at cheesecake.
Dickhead. All right,
But yeah, no, I don't go to the Cheesecake Factory. Sorry, Mac. Sorry to disappoint you.
you didn't disappoint me, man. More cheesecake for me.
You disappointed Drake.
I know. I'm sorry, Drake. Damn, I let Drake down. This is worse than
Ew.
when J. Cole let Nas down. Can't believe I let Drake down.
All right, Johnny B has been kicked out. Niggas on timeout for that booty ass joke.
Yo, you missed the loudest laugh possible when you fucking kicked me out of the room.
This nigga said, "Bye."
Oh
Bye,
no,
nigga.
salty. He has too much power. We gotta take that away from him.
Yeah. Somebody else got to log in.
Yeah, it's got to be like Shawnee or somebody neutral. We can't give you the power like that.
Fuck out of
You
here.
go
Nigga.
right
I
to
hold
the
the power.
You can't give me that power. Everybody be kicked out this motherfucker mid pod. Poof. Everybody.
Ay, ¿qué lo que es, Crispin?
It's only me talking hoy. Me toca a mí.
Hey, me toca a mí. Listen, man. All right. So let's
I had
yeah,
a question. I had a question for Crispin before we start talking about the film.
What did it do?
Have you caught up at least on the anime for Dragon Ball Super?
Dude, I watched
Have
the
you seen-
anime and not interested.
You saw everything, the whole Tournament of Power and everything.
Oh
You
yeah.
finished it? Okay.
I thought they added new shit. If they add new shit, I'm not interested in it.
did you see
No.
the last-
That did you
No.
see Broly?
The Broly went to see the movie in the theaters. I
Okay.
went to the movie.
So you are technically caught up with
Thing.
everything.
Everything that came out
Dragon
before
Ball
this.
right before
Yeah.
Superhero.
Yeah.
So you're not really missing a whole lot, right? You're just missing the plot of this movie.
Gohan powering up. Cool.
But as long as you
I'm okay.
are up to date, I don't think you're gonna miss out much on what we're gonna be talking about. I got the chance to see the film. I know that Mackie's still eating, so I'm taking advantage of introducing the concepts of the film and everything like that. And he could chime in as soon as he gets a moment to breathe. And then, so the film, in my opinion, before we even talk about any details, was
Before you even mention, did you see it subbed or dub?
I watched it in dub, but I had a very specific reason why I wanted to watch it in dub.
Same.
I do genuinely like Dragon Ball in dub, just because I'm just a big fan of the cast when they do their Dragon Ball voices, not when they do their One Piece voices. But I like, yeah, okay, whatever. See what I mean about giving them too much power? So I do really like the English dub cast for Dragon Ball. But there was a special guest for this movie, somebody that has never done voice work for Dragon Ball before. Somebody that I'm not entirely sure has done much voice work in other projects. So for Mac knows who this character is, but for Magenta, you remember Magenta, the short guy in the T-Mobile colored suit.
He worked with me.
Yeah, his name is Magenta.
Oh my god!
So
don't they got a plan named Magenta and T-Mobile? Anyway,
all the plans are named Magenta.
Everything is Magenta and T-Mobile. The lights
Fucking
are Magenta.
annoying as hell. There is like Magenta lights.
Yeah, I believe you. I am a
annoying as
T-Mobile
shit.
customer. So
same.
Magenta is actually voiced by Charles Martinet. Magenta is voiced by Charles Martinet, which is the voice of Mario.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who does he voice?
The voice of Mario. So he voices He voices Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
He voices the whole shit.
He voices all of them for Nintendo games. Charles Martinet has been Mario's voice since Mario first had a voice in the 3D iterations of Mario in the 64 and onward.
That
So
nigga is Mario.
yeah, so Charles Martinet is Mario. He's the one that's getting like a special cameo in the Super Mario movie because Chris Pratt took his fucking job as Mario. But
He should have been Mario.
Yo, look
neither
at
here,
him.
neither here nor there. Yeah, so
He got the voice.
Stop, everybody, stop.
No,
We spoke about this already on an episode
Long
of the
time.
podcast.
We
You
did.
can actually go back and watch it. It's in
Yes.
the playlist of the podcast on YouTube.
and Mackie's gonna do y'all a favor, and he's gonna put a card up in the corner of the screen, and he's gonna link that video that we were talking shit about Mario and Chris Pratt. He's gonna link that so you can go back and listen to us talk shit.
Listen,
about
he's
Chris
lying. We
Pratt
don't have
and
enough
Charles
followers
Martinet.
to do that. So
He's gonna drop the link in the description, and then you
Yes.
can click
yes,
that link,
yes,
and then you'll be able to hear us talk shit
about
Chris Pratt and Charles Martinet.
We did
Trump
talk about this.
supporter.
Was I here?
I think
I don't
you were.
remember. I think
If
you
I was
were.
here, I forgot because I was about to go in.
Yeah,
I was about to go in.
So Charles Martinet plays the voice of basically one of the main bad guys in the film. So he gets a lot of, voice work in this movie. And I
would have never
really,
guessed that.
yeah, I mean, he's pulling from like his Wario voice. If you listen to it really carefully, like if you've ever played like a Mario Party or anything with Wario, he's like, wah, and you hear that like fuck it. So he's pulling from that shit. he's pulling from that to do his magenta voice because he just sounds like a hardened Italian mafia boss. But I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to see it in English for that reason. In my opinion, the film is just okay. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Everybody here knows that. But the film, to me, is just okay. It's very enjoyable to watch. It's fun. I think the animation is great. I actually wasn't looking forward to a CG animated Dragon Ball anything that's not a video game. But it was done really well. But there were certain parts of the movie that dragged. There were certain things where the exposition was just real fucking direct. They had to like literally tell the viewer, you remember that thing that happened that time. Yes, do it again. And it was like, all right.
We're not dumb. Like,
I mean, an example of that is that scene where Krillin tells Piccolo, oh, why don't you just grow bigger like you did during that World Martial Arts tournament? And they flash back for 2 seconds where you see him grow big when he was fighting Goku so that he could do it again. Or like when Magenta's talking to Dr. Hedo in the fucking car, and they're talking in the car for 10 whole fucking minutes about like everything. Everything. He like showed him like a little cell phone clip of Trunks slicing Mecha Frieza up and giving him the business. Yeah, he was like, the capsule reanimated. But it's like, the Capsule Corporation is some evil organization, and they're holding these aliens from another world, and they want to enslave us, and they want to do all this shit. So he's feeding this guy all this bullshit. Dude, he's like, I want you to make the most powerful androids that have ever been made. And then, by the way, you also have to remake Cell because he didn't work the first time, but God damn it, he's going to work the second time. It's like the reasoning behind some of the movie was trash.
This is just a copy and paste.
Oh, it's so much copy and paste.
So I've seen this movie already.
You more than likely can imagine everything that would happen in this movie. It happens. Whatever you looked at and would thought of, oh yeah, maybe that's gonna. Yes, it did. It happened exactly the way you thought it was. It's the most predictable.
Jesus Christ!
Most predictable piece of Dragon Ball I had ever seen in my fucking life.
And I watched predictable, goddamn.
And I watched the Tournament of Power twice.
If something is predictable, it's Dragon Ball.
I had to see it twice. I saw it in Japanese. I saw it in English. Don't give me that face. Anyway, so it was okay, right? So the animation is good. The fight scenes are good. The music was all right. Like everything about the movie as a film is enjoyable. If you have young children and you want to get your young children into Dragon Ball and you show them this movie, they're gonna fucking love it. It's definitely geared towards
Kids.
children interacting with Dragon Ball, kind of like for the first time. The fucking film opens up with a narration, right? And the narrator's like, some of you might be old enough to remember Dragon Ball.
Might be old enough to remember Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
No, bro. If we really talking about the niggas that saw that shit when it came out, that's our grandpas. Stop.
No, it's us.
I'm
I'm
joking,
grandpa.
I'm joking.
I'm grandpa.
joking.
Yeah, nah.
Dragon Ball was what, in the 80s?
Yeah, it was the 80s, bro. We weren't born.
No,
we weren't born. None of us were born.
It finished. Dragon Ball GT finished in 1997.
GT.
Really?
GT, yes. GT finished in 97.
Until like early, like late 2000s, right?
No.
Yeah, because it took time to dub it. When I first started watching GT, I was watching it in Japanese with Korean subtitles because that was how I could get a hold of
talking
the
Dragon Ball
VHS
now, so we're
tapes.
gonna go back.
I was watching it just to see what it was about.
Do you remember the first Broly movie? The
Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan? Yeah.
Kakarot. That movie, when did that movie come out?
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't remember the dates.
That shit, if Dragon Ball GT ended in 97, that movie had to come out like 92, 91.
Probably. I can get you a date right now if you give me
I seen that
just
shit
a few seconds.
like 2004 in Espanol. In Latino.
En español.
And shit. Out here saying Kakaroto and shit. Broly was wailing. Broly, that was the dumbest shit. Like, this nigga was just annoyed with Goku because he was
crying. It came out in 93.
There you go. He got it before me. Let me ask you a quick question before we move forward. Have you seen the Dragon Ball Z abridged version of the Broly movie?
What the fuck is that? No.
You've never seen DBZA, Dragon Ball Z abridged?
Mm-mm.
There's a YouTube channel called Team 4-Star, and they would dub over like Dragon Ball Z episodes. They did all the way up to the Cell Saga, and they had to stop. But they would dub over Dragon Ball episodes, and they would edit them up, and they would turn it into a comedy, and they would just redub everything. If you want a good idea as to how funny it is and what the hell they do in that series, just watch the Broly movie, and then you'll decide for yourself if you want to watch the rest of the series. That is extremely hilarious.
What was their YouTube channel?
Team 4-Star.
Team 4-Star.
Just look up DBZA Broly or Dragon Ball Z abridged, and you'll see all that stuff. It is very, very, very funny. They dubbed over a lot of Dragon Ball movies too.
It is very funny. It is very
funny. And you'll get a huge kick out of that. But yeah, so I thought the movie was just okay.
What do you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, maybe 6.5.
Sheesh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have it there. The first time we ever heard Johnny B hating on something. Let's give him a round of applause.
And he's hating on his favorite anime too.
I'm repping today.
He's hating on his favorite shit. I'm repping too. I'm repping too, bro. What's good? Almo the squad, man.
Almo.
Yeah, what they do? I'm rapping for real. Fuck Dragon Ball Z. They don't pay us.
Omo don't pay us neither.
Yeah, Omo don't pay us either.
But Omo gives us talent, like Macky right there, and myself. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And
am I out of the crew now? All of a sudden,
you light skin, bro.
I'm out of the crew. Yeah, that's what it is.
You're the OMO barber. You know that. Anyway,
I'm reduced to just the barber now.
Reduced.
El Barbero.
Listen, right? All right. Wait, John, are you done giving your take?
Soliloquy?
Yeah. You can go. No. You can go.
No, because I hate when people say, "Yo, you doing your little thing," because it diminishes what they was doing. And
you doing your little podcast hosting thing now all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I hate
going to your little podcast. Yeah.
Yes, I am. And it's not little. We have
bigger than you with your show that.
He's like, we have 60 followers.
Actually, like 63, bitch. Anyway,
Puto.
So Dragon Ball Super came out. I saw it opening night on Thursday. I went into it thinking that shit was gonna be trash. I cannot lie to you. I went into it thinking it was gonna be terrible. I wasn't happy to see it. I was already spoiled.
Yeah, same. I was already spoiled
I
too.
but the spoil that I heard didn't happen. So I was actually very happy that it didn't happen.
What was the spoiler that you heard that
What
didn't
was the
happen?
spoiler that you heard?
I was spoiled for everything. I was spoiled for Piccolo's new form, Gohan's new form, Cell Max being the true villain of the movie. All of that was in like a trailer that Toei Animation had put out a week after the movie came out in Japan.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, because the movie's over though. That's what I'm saying. It's done for them. They don't give a fuck about us over here.
Yeah,
We just fodder to them. So they wanted to hold all that shit for the actual people in Japan. Once that comes out, we spoke about this last episode. Once it goes out of Japan,
that's it.
they don't
That's
care
done.
when we get that shit. They don't give a damn. But I from what I heard, which obviously now I know it's a lie, I heard that Piccolo was going to die.
Oh, I never heard that.
That's what I heard. I heard Piccolo was going to die.
You in some weird circles.
I wasn't the only person that heard this though. Just
Your
like
Discord.
You
is
and those
forever.
other people are in some weird circles.
Anyway, before I mute John, it gets me pissed off. Anyway, so yes, I watched Super the night it came out. Again, like I said, I was going into it like it was going to be a trash movie. I was not hyped to see it. Actually, every single time someone asked me what I was doing on Thursday, I would tell them I'm about to go see this booty ass Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh no!
Come to find out, it wasn't that bad. It was a lot better than what I expected. I went into that thing thinking it was going to be like a 2 or 3, honestly.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
of the
Damn, that's
animation.
low.
Because of it, I'm not a fan of that kind of animation. That's why I never watched Baki. Because I don't like that. It's really, 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 really hard for me to pay attention with some shit like that. So watching it, there's information that I had no idea. I had no idea that Dr. Gero, Android 16 was Dr. Gero's son.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he modeled him after his son, and
I
technically,
didn't know that
Android
either.
21 from Dragon Ball Fighters is technically like 16's mom.
His wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that. So I
That
thought
nigga
that was
Gero crazy.
bro.
That nigga
He
nuts.
made himself into an android, made his son into an android, and his I think Dr. Hedo is his like
It's his grandson.
his grandson or great
No,
grandson.
it's his grandson.
So 16 is his father.
They don't specify. I think they showed blank spaces on his family tree when they were going through it, when they were doing that little explanation, when they were just throwing up all that exposition. They literally showed like blank spaces on the family tree on purpose. So I think maybe Gero had another son, and then that son did have children,
Hedo.
and that was Hedo.
Okay. All right, cool. So I thought that a little piece of information was pretty cool because like I said, I didn't know it. Then we get to like everything starting to happen. The number 2 finding Piccolo.
Gamma 2, yeah.
Yeah, Gamma 2 finding Piccolo, them duking it out. That was pretty cool.
That was a cool fight. How'd you like Gamma 2 using those comic book sound effects every time he struck Piccolo and it was like kaboom?
I was a fan of Gamma 2. I can't lie.
He was cool. He was cocky. He was
yeah. I liked his
like swagger. Just his like yeah.
I was trying to think of another word besides swagger because
I don't know. That was the only thing I could think of. He just had like an attitude to him.
Yeah, like it was cool. Like he was very likable. So I liked him a lot, and I was pretty sick when what happened to him at the end of the movie
when he Thanos dusted himself.
Yeah, basically. And what else happened?
Nigga.
I swear to God, Crispin, the way that character dies is that he dusts himself like the snap at the end of Infinity War.
He do some shit?
Because he was trying to be Cell Max.
He was trying to save the day. He sacrificed himself in order to save the day, and then that was how this android died. He just became dust and floated away. So that I didn't like. Thought it was weird. And then they also ripped off a Marvel where they did the new Red Ribbon Army base was being covered by like some hologram, made it look like it was like a river, but it was actually like a whole big fucking city underneath that shit. And they ripped off of When You Fly into Wakanda.
Yeah.
And they have it like, yeah, so they ripped off of Black Panther, and then they ripped off of Infinity War.
I mean,
Everybody wants to take away from black people. It's okay.
this motherfucker, yo, all the time.
So,
Never
so
fails.
Okay,
but
let me ask some questions
more-
though.
hold
Let me
on,
ask
hold
some
on.
questions. Go ahead.
I'm not done yet. John got
Yeah,
to
nigga.
do so let me do mine. The only thing I really, really didn't like was, of course, the Cell Max. I thought it was cheesy, only because it's like they should have fought Cell Max to begin with. They shouldn't have been fighting. That was a waste of time. I thought, like, it was cool to see Gohan get mad and get stronger, but like we needed more. I thought what was really, really funny was Beerus over here trying to bag Shorty. That was
Chilai, yeah. He looked
That
at her,
was
was just like, that little lime green ting. Shit,
yeah, I see you, little tenderoni. It was like, oh, you want some? He was like, baby, you want some ice cream? She was like, I'll go get the ice cream. He's like, I'm gonna go with you, baby.
I'm gonna go with you. I'll go help you. Whis was like, you gonna grab something from the kitchen?
Bro, he got into the kitchen. The dude that was cleaning up the dishes, he was like, man, leave them dishes for later, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he was like, stop working. Come have some ice cream with us.
Yeah, come chill with the man. You feel me? That shit was hilarious. So I thought that piece was a waste of time because they also threw Brawly in there, but he didn't get to fight.
Yeah.
Just,
so what happens is Goku brings Broly to Beerus's planet.
Broly was there. He didn't fight.
Broly was there. He starts fighting just a teeny tiny bit in the very beginning, but it's because he's training with Vegeta and Goku. So the where the story's going with Broly is that Broly, Chilai, and Lemel now live on Beerus's planet with Beerus's permission, because Broly wants to train with Goku and Vegeta. Well, Goku wants Broly to train with the two of them mostly.
Vegeta probably like, why you got this?
Vegeta doesn't mind. They're all Saiyans, so like, you know, Vegeta doesn't mind having other, you know, sparring partners, but they want Broly to learn how to control his power. He still kind of freaks out, gets really angry, and starts like demolishing shit, and then they kind of
planets in half.
Yeah, so they're trying to teach Broly, and then they're making themselves stronger by sparring with him regularly because he is so damn freakishly strong. So that's why those characters are in the film. They're just there just to show us Broly's there now. He's going to be training. The characters live on Beerus'
basically
planet.
To show us that, you know, okay, Broly is like, he is canon.
He's a Z fighter now. Yeah,
he's a Z fighter now. He's a part of the universe. What, 7 or 6?
Universe 7. Yeah,
7. He's a part of Universe 7. He's going to be fighting with them. That's basically why they showed him. Which, again, it was cool, but I felt like it was a waste of time, and it took screen time away from the person who we all came to see, which is Gohan. That's.
I was going to say Piccolo.
No, I was
the movie is mostly about Piccolo.
Yes, but the whole movie is about Gohan. I'm tired of these people playing Gohan like he's not the strongest Saiyan. Like.
Yeah, and this movie shows us that he is incredibly strong when he does have his potential reached, but it's just one of those things where that's not what Gohan's character wants. Like he just wants to be a fucking scholar. That's just his fucking thing. That's what he wants to do. He's living a comfortable life. He likes being a fucking dork. That's just his fucking thing.
I need to take that nigga, make him fight with Broly every day.
Well, after this movie, he's got such an incredible power boost that wasn't earned. It was just there. He just fucking freaks out and just transforms into that thing. That's it.
But he never earned the Super Saiyan 2 that he got.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Trained with Goku.
He trained with Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber.
He was
Goku
not even a Super Saiyan. My man
told him,
I bet. I'm a rebuttal with this. He has been training. It's not that he hasn't been training. He said it. He had been training. That's why at the end he was able to kill what do you call it?
with a special beam cannon.
Exactly. How else would he know?
Cell again? I mean, I sort of kind of imagined when you said Cell was coming.
There's a couple of other things that I didn't like, but that was one of them. I just didn't like how Gohan did it. How Gohan got his power, I agree with you. I think it was earned because he mentioned that he was training. I just wish that we would have saw the training. That's the only thing for me. Another thing I didn't like, really quickly, Crispin, before you ask your
Go
question.
ahead.
Another thing I didn't like was how they beat Cell was the same way that they beat Radix. That was whack to me because it was like, okay, like Piccolo holds him down. And
Wasn't
that's
exactly the same.
Piccolo holds him
Goku
down.
died during that attack.
That's the only difference. The only person that died was Cell. That's the only difference. He died the same way. Special beam cannon. So I thought that was whack. I also thought that we finally get to see Goten and Trunks grow up. And these motherfuckers fuck up the fucking fusion dance.
The fusion become Fat Gotenks.
Oh my god, bro.
I also thought it was bullshit about the
They
explanation.
probably haven't done it in a long time.
They haven't. They said that they haven't. They're like Goten didn't even remember. He's like, oh, how does it go again? But like it was one of those things where they give you a bullshit explanation as to why things are different, and everybody had such harsh criticism about Goten and Trunks still being really fucking tiny in Dragon Ball Super, when during this time period they are supposed to be aging. They're supposed to be teenagers, and okay, they're young teenagers, but they don't look like it.
So the excuse that they gave was that for Saiyans are young they
stay small for a while,
a very long time, which makes sense because in Dragon Ball, the same thing happened with Goku. He was small until he got like 20, and then he shot up or some shit. I forgot what age.
Yeah, he was like around 20 years old, and then he has a humongous growth spurt.
Yeah, so that's cool, but I just thought, it had been 10 years since the battle with Cell, right? Am I wrong? When Super starts?
No. Super is within the 10-year time skip from once they kill Majin Buu, like once they kill Kid Buu, till the World Martial Arts Tournament where Goku fights Oob. So Super is supposed to take place in that 10-year time skip. They have not exceeded the time skip yet, story-wise, which is why Super kind of makes me upset.
Wait a second. Wasn't Goku dead already?
No.
So Goku wasn't dead fighting with Majin Buu?
No, the Elder Kai gave Goku his life. So you remember when they unleashed that old Kai? He was in the Z Sword on Supreme Kai's planet.
Okay, yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Old Kai,
because I remember Goku coming back.
Yes,
it was only for a day. Tournament for a day.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the Buu Saga.
The Buu Saga.
Okay, he did fight with Vegeta. He was alive. He didn't have the halo. I forgot. Keep going.
No, when he fought Vegeta.
With Vegeta.
Oh, when he fought
Vegeta.
With Vegeta,
him and Vegeta
against Kid Buu.
Yeah, Kid Buu.
Yeah, but when he was fighting Vegeta on Earth, he definitely had his halo. Yeah, he was dead.
Ugly ass nigga. Always.
So yeah, those are my only gripes with the movie. Other than that, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The animation was pretty solid. Seeing Piccolo turn lime green was cool, I guess.
He turns orange.
He turned
orange Piccolo.
Oh yeah, he called himself Orange Piccolo, which was very, very lame.
He gets freaking buff as shit though. He's fucking stocky.
Corny.
Yeah, but corny. Yeah, so I'm with you.
What's your rating, yo?
I'm like at a 7 out of 10. Because again, it was a lot. And look, from 2 to 7. 7 means I'm probably never gonna watch that movie again. But it was good. Like it wasn't a waste of my money.
I would watch it again to see the Japanese, and that's probably it.
Okay, I got stupid questions, and
no question is stupid.
I got
stupid questions win stupid prizes.
This is a stupid question. What was your favorite part of the whole movie? Either or, you can answer.
Oh, when Beers was picking up Shorty, that shit was bro. That shit was so fun because she was like, oh, because they were like, shh, they don't want him to know that she's there. Then Beers peeped, and he was like, oh, she kind of bad. Let me go and do that right there. I'm like, damn, Beerus. He got a type.
Yeah. Oh, no one has noticed that Beerus has a type.
Yes.
He's never shown interest in anyone, period, up until now.
Yes. Up until right now. So I thought that was very interesting. That was actually really, really funny.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
And then at the end, when Vegeta finally beats Goku for the first time, in a sparring battle, and fucking Beerus, was it Beerus? No, it was what's that dude's name that was washing the dishes?
Lemel.
Lemel and Broly. They were
Broly.
crying.
They were crying at the match because it was such an epic fight. So the joke is that we see the two of them start that fight at the end of that scene, right, where we're on Beerus's planet, and we says, okay, Goku is gonna spar with Vegeta, no power ups, no blasts, just straight hands. So don't destroy anything, right? Just fight each other, and whoever wins this fight, that's it. They're the winner of this fight. And he wanted Broly to watch them. Because you're gonna see how two powerhouses can have a fight without fucking everything up.
They fucked everything up, didn't
They fucked up a few things.
They didn't go.
They made some holes in the ground. They split a tree in half.
That's not crazy.
They made some holes in some mountains, and that was
that's nothing.
No, but like the difference
Broly
is
be splitting shit in half. Like Broly be
splitting planets in half.
This nigga said.
Well, they were fighting, right? And I saw something somewhere on TikTok, but they were fighting, and like Broly got so mad that they literally broke space and time. They were literally fighting in space and time at one point. This shit was crazy. So yes,
Vegeta and Goku.
Vegeta no, it was Gogeta and Broly.
All three of them.
Gogeta and versus Broly.
It was when they fused and they were Gogeta and they were fighting against Broly.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Those were my favorite parts in the movie.
Same with you.
It was kind of whack. It was kind of whack. One last thing, John. It was kind of whack. Pivoted to talking, like, to get Goku, Vegeta, and all of them into the story. Piccolo was like, "Oh, go and call them so they can come through." And this is like right before they're about to eat ice cream. They threw Whis throws the, or was it Whis?
No, Beerus threw the ice cream bucket behind his shoulder, and it landed on Whis' staff. So Whis didn't get any of Bulma's phone calls. So that's why Goku and Vegeta aren't in this movie, because they didn't know that they needed help. Piccolo basically discovers that the Red Ribbon Army is planning on, re-releasing Cell into the world somehow. And there's a cool scene that I liked when Piccolo went up. And I just like the animation. Where he goes to Kami's lookout to go see Dende. Mm-hmm. And then Dende upgrades the Dragon Balls. And then when he's flying down, Yajirobe like throws the helmet that he was wearing, and he catches the helmet. He puts the helmet on and just fucking bounces. I like the animation in that scene. That scene was cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because it's very on brand for me. It's not real, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So my favorite scene is when Bulma wishes for a butt lift. Yeah, Bulma wishes on the Eternal Dragon to make that ass a little perkier.
Nah, she
wished for a BBL without a fucking
She legitimately wished for a BBL.
That's crazy.
And some longer eyelashes.
That thing was thangin'. I can't lie to you, my boy.
But yeah, she wanted a new rump.
That thing was thangin'.
So she asked Shinron. Piccolo
wanted a new milkshake.
Piccolo needed the dragon.
She brought this boy to the yard, I tell you that.
Piccolo needed the dragon to have the dragon unlock his potential. Because he wanted Dende to do it, but Dende says that he's not old enough.
Fuck yeah,
that's late, nigga. That's late.
Yeah. And so Piccolo gets the Dragon Balls, asks Shinron to unlock his power. Shinron says, "Don't worry, I took care of it for you, and I gave you a little bit extra.
I helped you out, my guy.
I did what you asked me, and I gave you a little bit more just because I know who you are. You Kami. It's okay." Yeah, he was like,
I think that was very funny when he was like, "I am the almighty chef." Oh, Kami, what's good, man?
Yeah.
You know they familiar with. They've been bugging this man, bro.
They said, "Primo," like, "Primo."
So
that was, like I said, the funny parts in the movie were funny. Like the parts that they were supposed to be funny made me laugh. Like they were funny.
Yeah,
but there was just a lot of corny and unnecessary. Like he said, when they were talking in the car for 10 minutes, that could have been brought down at 5.
Shimada really likes the way Piccolo holds a phone. He holds his phone like this. So he was FaceTiming everybody in the movie. Like I also felt like Piccolo spent way too much fucking time on his phone. But Piccolo has a
Go
cell
over there.
phone. Yes, Piccolo has a cell phone and he holds it like this.
Piccolo
So
got
he
a
was-
whole crib. I didn't
He
even
was
know he had
just-
a crib.
Yeah, he's got a house. He's got a house, and Videl and Gohan, since they can't buy him food, they buy him stuffed animals.
Because I didn't even know this either. That's another thing I didn't know. He does.
Namekians don't eat.
eat.
They
They
just
live off
drink
water.
water.
I knew that.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I think they talked about it when they went to
When they went to Namek, yeah.
Listen to me clear. That Namek saga was dumb long. You think I remember every? And I only saw it like when I was little. I haven't rewatched it.
I
anytime
watched that
soon.
shit.
No,
It is
Dragon
long.
Ball. That shit
Oh,
back
no,
then.
yeah,
was
for
too
sure.
much. I'm not. No.
But you
no.
played Kakarot recently, so you got the story. You're good.
Oh, bro, yeah, I remember it. I just didn't know that. Like that was very interesting to me. They're literally plants. That's crazy.
Yeah, kind of.
Gangsta
Yeah.
ass niggas, man.
'Cause
But
they can
yeah,
regenerate and everything. Chlorophyll. Yes, that's
yes,
what
they can regenerate. But yeah, so
Uh,
that's that. So overall, the movie's okay. It is enjoyable.
it is. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
okay.
the fight scenes are fun. There was a conversation that that I was listening to about why Dragon Ball doesn't feel the same anymore. And I don't know if I brought it up on a previous podcast episode or not, but
Probably.
the conclusion was that the reason why Dragon Ball used to be very like interesting and kind of captivating was that a lot of its story took place during the fights, right? So the characters were learning things or things were happening as fights were going on. And it just kind of raises the stakes or adds new elements to what's going on. Things are constantly changing, characters are in and out. And it was always constantly interesting. But now Toriyama doesn't, do the manga anymore, right? So they were animating based on what Toriyama was drawing for the manga back then. Well, now Toriyama doesn't do the manga anymore. What he does is he writes the stories and then he lets everyone else figure everything else out. So Toriyama literally doesn't have anything to do with fight scenes. He will do an outline of the story. Okay, this is what's going to happen in the story. And then there'll be one of the bullet points will say, and then a big fight happens. So Toei Animation has to figure out what the fuck that fight's going to look like. And Toyotaro, who's the mangaka for Dragon Ball Super manga, has to figure out what the fuck the fight's going to look like in the manga. Because Toriyama doesn't do any details about the fight. He just writes the story and that's it. So the fact that Toriyama is just putting together the story in bullet point form, and he's not really there's no exposition being had during the fight scenes. So all of the fights in Dragon Ball Super feel inconsequential. Feel like you can.
They're just fighting.
Fight's gonna happen. So like when you rewatch it and you look at things, you're just like, oh yeah, that's why that fight didn't mean shit, or that's why they fight numerous times.
Oh, no stakes.
No stakes.
No stakes.
Yeah, and that's the reason why. It just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel like older
I think
Dragon
that
Ball.
nigga tired of drawing Goku already.
Well, he doesn't do that either.
I'm saying not drawing Goku. I'm talking about like doing the story in general. I think that nigga just tired of that shit. I think if
doing it since like the 80s.
I think if you would have told him, yo, you could just start another story, like just start something new.
He was Toriyama. Here's one thing that people don't really remember. Toriyama was famous already before Dragon Ball because he wrote Dr. Slump. Dr. Slump was like a gag manga, right? Very, very similar to like early Dragon Ball stuff. And he was already a fucking millionaire because of Dr. Slump. And he finished Dr. Slump. And they animated Dr. Slump. And that was an anime from the 80s that was really, really popular. And then it was like, the follow-up is this like epic fucking, Chinese lore inspired martial art themed, action adventure, the Dragon Ball
Boy with a tail and shit,
inspired by So Wukong, the whole nine, and then it blew up. It blew up the way that it did, and now we have modern day Dragon Ball. But like he was already successful and practically already done. He could have stopped at Dr. Slump. Didn't need to give us Dragon Ball, but he did. I mean, it changed manga and anime forever.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. We needed that for sure. That we
Yeah,
needed
so it
that.
was so
We
so
needed
it
that.
was good that he did do that.
But he
Um,
could have
but
stopped.
he's definitely just doing shit because like he's basically being paid ridiculous amounts of money to do so, and people won't leave him alone about it. It's like, wow, you guys really love this shit. Okay, I guess
Broly
new
has a
characters
kid.
come in and this,
Well,
that, and the third. You guys really
imagine-
like Broly, right? Okay,
that
Broly.
Broly has
And
a
then
kid
everybody remembers that Super Saiyan 5 picture that used to go around the internet from
Oh,
back
it
in the
was
day
Super
with the
Saiyan.
white hair.
I thought you was talking about the Super Saiyan God one where he had
No.
the hella hair in the back and shit like that. You don't remember that?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. But that was it was the white hair and he had like a green skirt or something on or something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
There was a drawing that somebody did of like a Super Saiyan 5 concept, and it was like just look up Super Saiyan 5 Dragon Ball AF, which was actually Dragon Ball AF, I think was drawn by the guy who does the manga now, actually. So that's interesting. But
I do remember this.
yeah, it was just like,
Put it up,
okay,
put it
yeah,
up.
you
Let me
guys
see that shit.
like that Super Saiyan 5 shit. Gohan's gonna have white hair now too. It's like literally everything that the fans like. Toriyama's just like, you guys like that, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool, fine,
Whatever.
fuck it, let's do it. You guys really like Broly? All right, fine, fuck it, let's do it. Like if you pay attention to the Broly movie, the beginning of the Broly movie is so fucking epic, right? Because it's all that backstory on the Saiyans' history and like when they met like Frieza for the first time and stuff like that. And there was just so much like weight there to the story. That's Toriyama writing the shit out of that. And then when like the important stuff happens, the fight scenes happen, it's just the animation studio. Like, how are we gonna make the fights flashy? That's the one.
Oh yeah, that shit was hard.
Tell me that Gohan's long ass fucking white hair isn't inspired by that.
So tell me this, right? I want to ask this because I was having an argument with my brother about like Gohan. Is that Ultra Instinct? No, right?
It's not.
That's what I was saying, bro.
It's
That's what I was saying. I know it's not Ultra Instinct.
It's not, because
He was
it was almost impossible
Ultra
for Goku
Instinct.
to be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. How can he, I mean, granted, like I said, man, Gohan is supposed to be the strongest Saiyan. And it really pisses me off that, you know, he gets hoed by the writers.
But I just think Ultra Instinct, you have to be like super like out of it, like in the moment type, like to feel everything. And
You have
Goku,
to learn
Goku
how
really-
your body has to learn how to move on its own.
Yeah, Goku really don't be thinking about anything. Gohan be thinking about everything. Goku just likes to fight. So I think for Goku, it's an easier transition to get there.
This form, they officially call it like Beast Gohan. Yeah, that's what they named it.
Yeah,
He's
after
Beast
that name, it's
Gohan
time to
and
go to One
Orange
Piece.
Piccolo.
Let's go to One Piece. We out of here.
Beast
Hold up.
Gohan and Orange Piccolo.
Beast
Yeah,
Gohan and Naranja Piccolo. By the way,
Yes.
Naranja Piccolo.
give me a second. give me a second.
Niggas don't remember this?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Niggas don't remember this?
That was like Super Saiyan 100.
Yo, yeah, bro. This is like Super Saiyan Infinity or some shit like that.
Give me a second. You know something, guys? We're gonna talk about One Piece now, right?
Yes, we are. Yes.
So let me just tell you, John, and you just passed Dressrosa right now, right?
I just finished Zoe.
Okay, so Pokemon is in Spain, right? That's where the game is at.
Yo, you're about to say exactly what I was thinking.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say, right?
Oh my God.
One Piece don't they fucking predicted the Pokemon games.
Yes, Dressrosa, bro.
There's two princesses, Scarlet and Violet, two.
Wait, no, that was the mother though. Oh no,
they're sisters.
You're right. They're sisters.
Two.
You're absolutely right. Damn,
Two.
that's crazy.
And it's in Spain.
Hold up.
That's all I gotta say. It's not a spoiler for you. Dude. Nothing spoiled. They're not really that important.
Bro, you're
Nothing
absolutely.
It's okay. I know I'll meet characters
absolutely
eventually.
right.
Yeah.
So you know what's
bro,
crazy?
it's crazy. I was rewatching because I was
right?
rewatching Dressrosa right now, and I'm like,
Bro, I'm like, first of all, they're in Spain.
I was like, they're in Spain, and these bitches is named. No way. There is no way. There is no way.
Bro.
And
maybe that was the
and it's
inspiration.
it's funny the color coordination too. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like it's funny, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, you got that, my boy.
Maybe that was the inspiration. You might be right. Who knows? Maybe somebody at Game Freak is a big One
One-
Piece fan.
I'm pretty sure all them niggas is.
Probably.
100% sure.
Probably.
It's the most
But
popular
all right.
shit they got.
Speaking
Absolutely.
of
Other than
One
Pokemon.
Piece,
Let's get in there. No, you gotta get him the new drops, the ones he's on, bro. Come on.
No,
He's not
it's still
on those
these.
yet.
Oh, you still
He's
on
not
these?
on those
All right,
yet.
cool. All right, my bad.
Make
Trust
sure
me.
it doesn't keep playing.
It's not.
Okay.
I fixed
So,
Oh,
welcome to everyone's
this is gonna
favorite
be
part
heavy.
of the podcast.
This is gonna be heavy. I feel it.
This one is definitely interesting, especially where it stops. Let's go to
you
my
should be.
episode
I know
list.
exactly where you should be right now.
Don't
Heavy.
you start assuming anything. You have no idea where I am. So,
Let me mute myself.
on the last episode of the
One
Paradise
Piece.
podcast, I was on episode 469,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm on episode 482.
Oh shit! You did more than 10. That's nice. So wait, hold on. Listen.
18 in,
I-
bro.
No,
69? No, my fault. My bad.
no, it's like
My bad.
13.
It's like 13. My bad.
But I want to just quote back to last episode that John was like, I'm on 469, and he had a whole pause because he wanted niggas to be like, oh, 69, oh, fucking dickhead.
You fucking nasty ass nigga.
Nasty ass nigga.
Yes. Anyway,
You said
So-
480.
482. 42. I'm on episode 482. So, just to kind of quickly run through the story beats, because I don't want to spend too much time just like re-explaining the story. We have the war continues. Luffy is still trying to make his way to the scaffold. Luffy has been running towards the scaffold for God knows how many fucking episodes, and it always looks like he's in the exact same spot. Every time they pan to it, it's the same animation that they had from before. Like he's the exact same distance away from the scaffold every time he gets closer, and he looks as like it just keeps like it keeps fucking going farther. So he gets blocked by Mihawk, right? And Mihawk is basically like, is this your fate? Well, am I going to silence the new generation here and now? Like what's, and then everybody basically jumps in and protects him. One of the Whitebeard.
I forgot what. Yeah, the
One of the
swordsman.
Whitebeard, yeah, the swordsman with the two swords and the big ass handlebar mustache. He comes in and he protects
nice.
Luffy. He is nice.
He is
A
nice.
lot of these. I find it incredible how Oda is able to establish so many fucking characters in such a short period of time when nobody's really getting that much fucking screen time because there's so many characters.
Bro,
in this
that
arc.
war is so many characters.
There's so many characters, and like everybody's just like, oh my god, it's the squad 503 captain of the Whitebeard pirates. It's this guy.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, and then
You'll never hear that name again.
and he's got the staple fruit. You just see him
Right.
like shooting staples out of his fucking
There's
fingers.
some
Like
trash fruits, man. The train fruit. Oh my. Anyway, continue.
so
Oda's
Mihawk is getting pushed back by one of Whitebeard's men.
1 second. I'm pretty sure you skipped over this part, but I don't think you mentioned it last episode, but Squard. You met Squard,
No,
right?
it's not. It's not there yet. It hasn't happened yet. Let me get to it. No.
Let him get to it, nigga.
Yeah. No. Let me.
get to
Those.
it.
That's an important part of the story. Why would I skip that shit?
Fuck that.
You
nigga.
think so low of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yo,
just
that-
making sure.
You
Yo,
think so
Dad,
low.
fuck that nigga, yo.
What, Scarred? Leave Scarred alone.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Fuck
But
that
anyway,
nigga.
continue.
He a bitch.
It is and it isn't. It kind of isn't, but he's still a fucking idiot. Anyway, so then the pirates are getting slaughtered by the army of Kumas that they brought out, right? They're just like, oh yeah, all the Kumas.
Going crazy.
Because Ivan was fighting the original Kuma at one point. The Pacifistas. And then while that's happening, Scarred comes up from behind Whitebeard and he starts talking to him.
Squad.
Fuck
Squad.
that nigga.
Squad.
Doug could go to the hell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Fuck
I had to
that.
fix my notes here. I spelled his name very wrong. So Squad comes up and he's talking to Whitebeard and he's just like, all of these men, would die for you. It must be such a, privilege to be a Whitebeard pirate because he's a captain of the 43 allied ships that came with him. So he's a captain of his own ship, but they are under Whitebeard, which is something that I really, really wish they would have touched up on just a little bit for right now. Maybe they might bring it up in the future, but they didn't really talk too much about the other pirates and why they've chosen to align themselves with Whitebeard without being Whitebeard pirates. Essentially, it's like they're Whitebeard pirates without having to be Whitebeard pirates because they're their own pirate. It just didn't really make all that much sense to me. I understood having allies and having friends that aren't necessarily going to be a part of your crew, but it was just I don't know. I just wish there was a little bit more there, which we probably would have gotten if this wasn't in the middle of a big ass fucking war. But basically, squad, is just like, oh, I'll never be, like one of those. I'll never know what that feels like to be one of your pirates. And then he fucking stabs Whitebeard in the chest with his
one of your favorite sons.
Yeah. He stabs Whitebeard in the chest and then proceeds to tell Whitebeard that he was told, and they show us the flashback that he was told by Akainu, right? That's how you say his name, which is the admiral that has the lava fruit, I guess is what it is, or the plume fruit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Something with lava. He's made of lava and or magma. Magma, lava, lo mismo mierda. Anyway.
Mierda. De lo
Yeah,
mismo
see?
quema. Esa vaina te quema en fuego. Ya. Ya.
He's like, I'm being attacked. So he was telling Squad, like, haven't you noticed that the Whitebeard pirates have been unscathed during the war, and it's been the Allied pirates that have been receiving the brunt of the force of the Navy? And that's because Whitebeard agreed that we could have you guys if we gave him back Ace. So he came to get Ace in exchange for you guys. So he's like, I just don't like him. So I'm letting you know, what the truth is, what's really going on. So Squad felt betrayed because he looked at the context clues that were happening around him and was just like, you're right. The Whitebeard pirates are all being spared, and we're the only ones that are being, demolished by the Navy. So he decides to attack Whitebeard and then explain to him, he's like, I know about your deal. I know about your deal with the Navy. You were going to sell us out. You brought us all here so you could bring Ace home and leave us to the Navy. And then everybody didn't want to believe that was what was going on. At this moment, the transponder snail goes out. Buggy was fucking with the transponder snail for a while, trying to show everybody how great he was. And everybody back at the Sabity Archipelago was waiting to see what the fuck was going on. I'm like, oh shit, like, is that really what Whitebeard did? Like, is he okay? Is he alive? He was just stabbed. What the fuck is going on? Nobody, black screen, nobody's got any information. And then Whitebeard basically, tells him, like, do you have any idea what you've done? You stabbed your father through the chest.
Bitch.
And then he bends down. He's just like, but I still love you, even though you're a fucking idiot.
You fucking puta, yo.
So he gives him a hug, and then that's when Whitebeard destroys the ice tsunamis that were basically creating additional walls that closed everybody in. He shatters the ice and is basically like, if y'all want to fucking dip, bye. Anybody that wants to save Ace, I'm charging in this motherfucker right now. We out. So he charges in, and that's when the Navy decides to raise the encircling walls. So they raise these gigantic steel walls that are fixed with protected cannons and everything. Basically, they want to close all of the Whitebeard pirates inside that bay area so they could fire at them with cannons. Akainu starts to shoot meteor fucking blasts into the air and melts the ice beneath everyone's feet because IOPG had frozen, the water beforehand. So everybody was running towards the bay on the ice. So now that the ice is melting, people are flying all over the place and drowning in boiling hot water. And a lot of the pirates, have to retreat a little bit. But there's one wall that doesn't go up, and that's the wall that was being blocked by Oars' body. So Oars had been stabbed recently by Moria and was attacked by Doflamingo. They just call him Oars. I know it's Little Oars Jr., but his name is Oars too, right? So they just call him Oars. Oars!
Fuck out of here, bitch ass
So
big nigga.
So his body is keeping right. There's so much hate towards Oars, and he was such a cool character. So
he was so happy just to not have snow and rain on top of this thing.
Yeah, right. He was just like, yo, hats, they're the shit.
I was joking. God damn, y'all niggas is sensitive as hell. What the fuck?
So then it's revealed that Oars is still alive. So he was presumed to be dead, but he was not dead. He was able to stand, and that's when Whitebeard reveals his trump card, and they pop up another ship that had been coated, and it was sitting at the bottom of the sea. So after they melted, because the meteor attack had sank the Moby Dick, which is Whitebeard's ship, and had sank a lot of the ships that were in the bay, but he had an extra ship that looks just like the Moby Dick with like a different color whale on it. This whale looks like Laboon. Laboon. So the ship comes up out of the water. Yeah, that. I actually do want to hear Ian Sinclair do Brooke's voice. But
it's really good.
So the ship pops up, and then they fucking push that motherfucker into the bay, and then Oars grabs the ship and just shoves everybody inside. And then that's when Son Goku tells Garp, I don't think we're gonna get out of this shit unscathed. They just brought the battle here behind the wall. And Whitebeard starts going ham and starts attacking everybody. And that's when he gets confronted by Akainu. And Akainu blows a fucking hole in his chest with his lava powers. And Whitebeard is obviously very injured. He is not acting like he is, but he is very injured. And he is still, attacking the Navy soldiers. Garp finally gets involved when I think he's the first squad commander, Marco. Right, he's the first squad commander. Marco is he's not a goat. He's a phoenix.
No, he is the goat.
He is the goat.
The goat.
Yeah, imagine a goat.
Like how I've never said this, but I love like hawks. I have the same admiration for Marco. The same thing.
Got you. So Marco is a Zoan devil fruit user.
Mythical Zoan. Put some respect on his name.
The rarest of all kinds, right? Like the rarest Zoan you could find is a mythical creature, and he basically is a phoenix. So he can heal himself because he's basically a phoenix fire. And it's like a mixture of blue and orange flames, and it looks fucking fantastic. I think that's probably like one of the coolest like devil fruits we've seen so far visually. Like visually, that's definitely an amazing looking devil fruit user. And Marco is basically flying up to the scaffold to rescue Ace, and Garp decides to step in and punch homie in his shit. Now I'm a little confused because I want to know, like, how is it that Garp is able to make contact with him in the first place, right? Like, they don't explain if he's using hockey or if it's his devil fruit, if he even has a devil fruit. They're not explaining nothing. He just jumps up, rocks homie in the face. Like, that's it. And he's like, now I have to get involved. Um, Luffy gets trashed, right? He's still trying to make his way to the scaffold, and they wanna basically carry Luffy away from the battlefield. And now everybody's like, shit, now we're gonna have to rescue Ace without Luffy. Luffy's not with the shit, and he begs Ivan for another hormone boost. And Ivan's trying to explain to him that we've already done this too much, and it's just tricking your body into believing that it's okay. It does not take away any of the damage you've already received. It is just tricking your body into believing you have enough energy to do the things that you want to do, and we can't do this again. And he goes, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna save Ace, even if I die, and that's what we're doing. So Ivan reluctantly gives him a hormone boost. Luffy's up and at him, and he's running towards the scaffold. And the whole time that he's running towards the scaffold, Kobe and Helmeppo have been talking to each other about the war since it started. They've been low-key hiding. And Kobe feels like an asshole because the last time that Kobe saw Luffy, he had promised Luffy that he would get stronger. Next time we meet, I'm going to be a Navy admiral. You know, he's got big dreams. And he feels like he hasn't grown much since the last time he saw Luffy. And then at the last minute, he makes a decision after seeing Luffy start charging towards Ace again that he's going to join the fight. So he runs over to the fight, and he's the last person in Luffy's way. And Luffy goes, Kobe! And then just get the fuck out of my way. He fucking rocks him in his shit.
One Piece.
Rocks him in his shit. Leaves him on the floor and keeps running.
You started talking about the niggas. I just saw the scene in my head. I was like, this nigga
Got punched hard as shit right in the center of his face, right there. He gets rocked by Luffy, and Luffy keeps going. Ivan was hiding his boy in his hair. The dude with the snip fruit. I keep forgetting his name for some reason, but he was hiding him in his hair. He says, I know that you're not 100% yet, but we need you. He says, don't worry, that's what I'm here for. And he starts snipping the ground, creates a big old strip of ground, and creates a ramp all the way up to the scaffold so that Luffy can run up this ramp to get to Ace. Luffy is charging full speed. And then in some scenes, he looks like he's running slow as shit. Like when they zoom out on him, he looks like he's barely running. And then when they zoom in on him, he's like, so Luffy is still running towards this fucking scaffold. It's only been 25 episodes of looking at this goddamn platform. And so he's running up the scaffold, and that's when Garp is forcing himself to stand in between Ace and Luffy. And he's letting him know, if you want to get to Ace, you have to kill me first. Because right now, you are my enemy. Because you are a pirate, a dangerous pirate. And I'm in the Navy, and I can't let you fuck shit up for me. I skipped over a part. So right before Luffy gets to the scaffold, right before he encounters Garp, they were going to execute Ace early. They had replaced the 2 guards that Whitebeard had knocked out, and they got 2 new guards to come in to do the execution. Yes.
What? It wasn't Whitebeard that knocked them out.
Who knocked them out? I
It
thought
was Luffy.
Whitebeard. No.
It was Luffy.
The first set of guards, not the second set.
No, I think it was Luffy.
No, it was Luffy, bro.
No. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was Whitebeard.
All right, keep going there.
Anyway, they replaced the 2 guards that were going to execute Ace. And before the guards could execute Ace, Luffy freaks out like he had been doing a couple of times before, and he unleashes his Conqueror's Haki. Knocks everyone the fuck out, including the soldiers that were going to execute Ace. And then everyone realizes immediately that Luffy has Conqueror's Haki. And that's when, hold on, let me see. Where? Unleashes his conqueror's hockey, and then Whitebeard at that
Hey, yo,
moment, because
what's
I
good
wrote
with
my
your
notes.
mic, bro?
I don't know. Is there something wrong with
Your
it?
shit was like, let me see.
No.
And I'm like,
I was talking to
what?
myself. That's why.
No, but that shit went high as hell.
Going
Like,
high as hell, but it's fine. Your levels are
Sorry.
good now. Keep going.
Sorry. And that's when Whitebeard orders everyone to assist Luffy as he's racing towards the ramp to get to the scaffold where Ace is at. So Whitebeard basically in that moment is betting everything on Luffy. Luffy's the one that's going to be able to do it. He's going to rescue him. Then when Luffy is faced with Garp, Garp kind of hesitates for a second, just a split second, and Luffy takes advantage of that second and punches his grandfather in the face. Garp just kind of falls off the fucking platform and then lands headfirst into some fucking rubble. And then Luffy makes his way up to the scaffold. Luffy pulls out the key that Hancock had gave him in order to undo Ace's handcuffs. But that's when what's this guy's name? The light admiral, the admiral that's made of light.
Kizaru.
So that's when Kizaru shoots the fucking key, and he's just like, "Oh no, we can't let you do that. Oh no." I kind of want to hear his voice in English too.
It's almost exactly what you
the same in Japanese.
Yeah, shit, that nigga is the coolest nigga ever, dog.
Mad chill for everything. So this is scary. But so he destroys the key, and then that's when Sengoku basically shows us his devil fruit, and he's like a golden Buddha. It's like a giant golden Buddha.
Mythical Buddha.
And then we realized that one of the soldiers that was going to execute Ace was actually Mr. 3. So Mr. 3 is just like, oh shit, he's like, quick, make a shield of wax over us. Makes a shield of wax. Sengoku's trying to knock everybody the fuck over. They're falling. In that moment, he makes a wax key. He gives it to Luffy. Everyone's shooting at all of them. Luffy manages to unlock Ace's cuffs, and then Ace unleashes his fire, and they're able to save themselves from all of the blasts, and then they escape from a cloud of smoke. Ace joins the fight. They start fucking people up. And doing a whole bunch of different things. And that's when Whitebeard orders everyone to go. We got Ace. We got to get the fuck out of here. Everybody go now. So a lot of people had a hard time following Whitebeard's orders because he basically was ordering everyone to leave without him, implying that he felt like he was going to die in that moment. So the best way to make sure everyone else escapes is if he sacrifices himself and stays behind and just fends off the Navy for as long as he can. While they're running away,
which would probably have worked.
Yes. And while they're running away, Akainu comes out again, and he's just like, yeah, of course you guys would run, little bitch.
Bunch of bitches.
Bunch of bitch ass motherfuckers.
I thought that niggas was pirates. Not bitches.
Yeah, basically that's what he says.
Said that shit.
And Ace is not having it. And that's when they have a small fight. And then Akainu was going to strike Luffy, and Ace throws himself in front of him. Can you unmute yourself? You're still muted.
You got up to there?
So that's when that's when Ace throws himself in front of the fist, and homie's hand goes right through his fucking body.
Donut Ace.
How did you feel?
I had been.
How did Shimada feel?
Thanks to you, she had been expecting Ace's death for a long time now.
Yes, but seeing it is different.
It's totally different.
Like seeing that.
It just sucks because it happens so soon after he gets rescued. So it's kind of like everything that just happened for nothing.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything that happened
That was
for
literally
nothing.
the feeling.
And that's literally where I stopped. That was the very last episode that I saw.
Damn.
Is like when that
Where
happens,
is
and it's like
hold on. Bring Xiomara into the room. Is she busy? I want to hear how she actually felt because I know that seeing that shit the first time, I
I
was
was
like,
so mad,
I
bro.
was so sick. We even spoke
I
about
was
it on
so
another
mad,
episode.
boy.
You guys can peep. You feel me? I put it in the bio. But yeah, seeing that shit for the first time was mad because
I was mad as hell.
it should have been someone else that should have got
Facts.
killed, not him. Should have been someone else.
who like squad.
That nigga should have been dead.
I mean, yeah, but not
Fuck that
like
nigga.
not
He's not
his
important. Fuck that.
yeah, his death wouldn't have been impactful. And what sucks is that what really sucks about Ace's death, right? It's not even about how he died. It's about how little screen time we have of Ace. For him to be such an impactful character just to die like that. That was crazy to me.
Well, I think that it's supposed to feel bittersweet on purpose, so that way you, as the viewer or the reader, um, are going to feel as angry about it as Luffy is.
Oh, you don't know yet, bro.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything past that exact moment. That's literally
Wow,
how
that's a
that
crazy place
episode
to stop.
ends. Yes,
That's
I
a
know.
crazy place to stop.
I know. It was we had watched so many episodes, and we were both like almost falling asleep, and it was just we both looked at each other like, well, we finally made it to where. So losing Ace, pobrecito Ace. But yeah, so like we get that scene where the Weaver card comes out and it fucking burns all the way, and like, and it's just one of those things where it's like, like really after all, like I could imagine myself being shocked at that, like as a first time viewer, just kind of like holding my head and standing up going like, no, why, what the fuck, like that probably would have been my initial reaction
For sure.
to something like that. But it was interesting to see how it happened. Now I'm just waiting to see how Whitebeard is gonna die, because they've made it super duper obvious that Whitebeard is gonna die in this story.
My
they're like,
God.
yeah, like ridiculously obvious that he's gonna die. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say nothing again. I'm not you, but oh my God, it's about to get.
You've
spicy.
already said something. You've
What?
already said it without saying it.
Oh no, I stopped myself when I was about to say that shit. I stopped myself. I was about to say some bullshit, but
so I just
my
want to
God.
see how that happens. But I think that it's interesting, because what the story is doing is it is putting Luffy up on a pedestal, right? So like Luffy now is being recognized by Sengoku, right? So Sengoku is like, you are a dangerous fucking criminal. Like you, like now you're dangerous as fuck. He said it to Luffy. And everybody is in support of Luffy, because Luffy managed to earn Whitebeard's trust and support almost immediately, just because of how fucking ballsy he is, and because of where his intentions are, and because he sees what Shanks saw without needing much of an explanation. Just knowing that Shanks basically like, I knight thee, pirate, in the new world. Like, it was basically like everybody's like low key showing Shanks his respect by showing Luffy respect, which I find interesting, right? So now I know everybody's just like, well, there's so much hype for fucking Shanks, so we don't know shit about Shanks. So, it's one of those things where you can see how the world kind of views this person, and the impact that pirates like him and Whitebeard have left on the world. I'm very curious to know why Whitebeard has a Navy jacket.
He doesn't.
It's a Navy jacket. It's definitely a Navy jacket. Yes.
So
It's a
just
white
let,
jacket, bro.
It
just
is
to let
definitely a Navy coat.
let me let you know something, right? I told you that people who wear jackets and
Coats,
their arms
yes.
or coats and they don't put their arms through the coats are real motherfucking niggas. All right?
I understand that. Yes.
That does not only go for the Navy.
Yes, it goes for the pirates. I know.
Exactly. His coat just happens to be white Because his name is Whitebeard.
Yes, I understand that. I want you to look at a picture of Whitebeard's coat and compare it to an admiral's coat and tell me that it is not the exact same fucking coat. It is a Navy coat. I'm under the assumption that that's how he got the coat, was he took it from somebody he fucking killed and was just like, this is my coat now.
This is my coat now.
Yeah, like that's what I like to imagine, because I doubt they're gonna tell us some crazy backstory that Whitebeard used to be in the Navy or something like that and then became a pirate because he disagreed with whatever the government was doing or some shit. Like, I doubt that's a thing, but it just, he's wearing a Navy coat.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Right? He's wearing a Navy coat. He could have took it from somebody. That's more than likely what happened. But I saw that detail and was like, is there story there? I don't know. With Oda, you never fucking know.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It does look very similar to a like Garp's coat. Yes, I agree.
It does.
But it's not. It looks very similar, but there are some key differences.
Okay. I guess later on we can nitpick the differences. But that was something that I knew. I think it's hilarious. In my notes, I literally wrote at the bottom here, Ace is free. And then my next note is Ace is dead with like a question mark. Because that's how fast it fucking happens. It's like Ace was set free, and then he gets himself fucking killed because he's still a hothead and he doesn't know when to just fucking follow orders and do what the fuck he was told to do. He's a hothead, and yes, he's made of fire. I get it. Haha. But
me and Crispin were talking about the same thing, man. Like in the other episode where we were talking about One Piece.
Yeah.
So Zeal's not coming? Anyway.
No.
That's fine. Anyway, so yeah, we were talking about the same thing, that, you know, like, I felt that, just like you said, his death was literally like for nothing. A lot of people had died. I mean, granted, they weren't important people to the story, but there were a lot of casualties at the War of the Best. And for all of that shit to happen,
is that what that's called? It's called the War of the Best.
Yeah, that's what it's called. The War of the Best.
The Marineford War.
Okay. Is the War of the Best. Yeah, because it was Whitebeard who was the strongest pirate versus the Navy.
Everyone.
Yeah. So, sorry. I know you can't hear it, but that shit is going crazy. I think it should.
No, we can hear it.
No, I'm talking about John can't hear it, but it's fine.
That what? It's my fan?
You're good now. You're good now. I promise you, bro. When you go back and listen to it, you're gonna hear it. Anyway,
do you want me to turn the fan off?
You're good, because we're almost done anyway. So yeah, I think it was just useless. All of them just going up to Marineford just for Ace to die, and now, you know, literally all these people died. Fucking, you know, what's gonna happen next is gonna happen next, and it's just like some whole shit. I mean, if we're really being honest, I personally think it should have been Garp who had died, and me and Crispin talked about this before. Only because I felt like
let him finish with the arc, and then we talk about that, what our opinions about it.
Okay.
I gotta get out of here, guys, because I have another pod to do exactly right now, and I'm already late. I know you guys have to end the pod, but I have to get out of here. I love y'all. Love the viewers. I'm doing 2 pods in a day. I normally don't do this, but I have to leave.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Love you guys. See, I came to the pod. I could have just not come, but I said
no. I appreciate you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro. Go ahead and do what you
next Monday. See you next Monday. See you in the chat.
Yeah. Peace out. So yeah,
we'll close out the pod on that note, right? I just wanted to make sure that I didn't really miss any of the important story beats to get to this point, right? So we finally got to Ace's death. I'm gonna see exactly how Luffy's gonna react to it and kind of what's gonna go on after that, and then you know, we'll see how these pirates are gonna escape from all this shit. Who knows, right? I don't know how the hell they're gonna get out of there alive. But I know that Luffy and Jinbei are definitely getting out of their lives, so I just got to see how the hell that happens. And then like I'm just curious to hear the conversation between Luffy and Jinbei when Jinbei decides that he wants to tag along. I'm just curious about how that's going to work out. Probably a while from now, I bet, but
who knows? The world may never know.
The world may never know, except everybody that is ahead of me in One Piece.
Listen, bro, you're at a good place, man. Like I say every episode, you're at the time skip, damn near. Like the time skip is literally maybe like 20, 25 to 30 more episodes from where you are. So you're like right there, bro.
I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know if the Straw Hats are going to see each other just yet, or if when they do see each other, it's after the time skip. That's the only detail that I'm confused about.
Well, you're gonna find out soon.
Oh my goodness. So
you're gonna find out soon. Yeah, bro. If you remember, right? Like I think a year from, I think it was either this week or next week is when you first started One Piece, and you're almost at episode 500. So I told you that if you go a year, 2.5 years, you should be caught up, and you're halfway through the anime, damn near by now.
Halfway there.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, but on that we can close.
We gotta wrap it up, right? So we gotta say we gotta chuck the One Piece.
All right, we back from commercial break.
Yes. Thank you guys. If you have made it all the way to the end of the podcast, you were listening to me talk shit right now, you are the best. We love and appreciate you very, very much. Please share the podcast. Share the link to this video with friends and family who are interested in anime and video game topics. Like this video if you're watching us on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? Become a part of the Paradise family. Come join us in Paradise. Join us. It's nice. It's lovely. It's relaxing, right? And follow the podcast specifically on all of our social media platforms. All that information is going to be there. Follow all of the cast members individually on our social media platforms because we're all funny and we like to talk shit on a regular basis. Paradise is on everything you could possibly think of. We're on TikTok. We're on the Anchor. Yes, thank you. Right? If you're listening to us on Anchor specifically, there's a really cool feature that allows you to donate to the podcast, and any and all monetary donations are greatly appreciated, in which we can improve the quality of the podcast for you guys, the listeners. Follow the Discord for Paradise. Also, there's a lot of stuff. You just follow us everywhere. If you got an account, we got an account. We could be friends, right? So like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and let us know down in the comments below if you went to go see Dragon Ball Superhero and what did you think about the movie. And if you have any comments or questions about my experience through One Piece, you can also leave that down in the comments below and we can talk some One Piece talk. But that's all the time that we have for this week's episode. We're going to catch you guys back on another one next week. Same time, same place. Don't miss it. You fool. That drop always makes me laugh.